is full of surprise, guys. Hello guys, welcome to Stargate Family Channel. Greetings to you all, depending on where you are watching me from. Ghana is full of surprise, guys. I don't want to take your time, and I want to show you this video I come across in YouTube. Thank you guys. Subscribe, share, press the notification bell, hit the red button so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be the first to notify. Bye bye. See you in my next video. Bye.
I'm very happy to be here for the graduation ceremony of the 50th Cadet Officers Course into the Senior Officer Course of the Police Service. I say a big aiko to the 129 officer cadets who are graduating today. And I commend them also for the spectacular drills they have put up. Ladies and gentlemen, the most important things of a nation are the peace and safety of its people and its territorial integrity. Article 200, Clause 3 of the Constitution of the Republic states, and I quote, "The police service shall be equipped and maintained to perform its traditional role of maintaining law and order," unquote. The ultimate goal of this provision is to ensure explicitly that the ordinary citizen feels safe and can go about his or her everyday life free from the fear of crime and insecurity. The police service is further mandated by the Police Service Act of 1970, Act 350, to prevent and detect crime, apprehend offenders, and maintain the safety of persons and property. The effective execution of this mandate is premised on building a professional police service that is accountable, responsive, transparent, and trustworthy, and which accommodates the concerns of the general public that it serves. We want to go back to the good old days of policing, where people felt that all the efforts of the police were geared towards making their lives more comfortable. It is gratifying to note that the 2020 Global Peace Index report, compiled and released by the Institute of Economics and Peace, ranked Ghana as the second most peaceful country in sub-Saharan Africa, after Mauritius. Such a positive global outlook identifies our country as a peaceful destination for sound investments, and all of us, including the police and the citizenry, should be encouraged by such an assessment. In spite of this, we all know that we have quite some way to go towards becoming number one on the rankings. Currently, the traditional challenges to security, such as chieftaincy conflicts, land disputes, religious intolerance, ethnic animosities, and political rivalry, are being compounded by contemporary threats like drug and human trafficking, proliferation of small arms and light weapons, armed robberies, cyber crimes, and activities of nomadic herdsmen. Today, the challenges to Ghana's security are numerous, complex, and sometimes quite unpredictable. I'm aware the recent incidents of violent crimes in some parts of the country have generated safety and security concerns from several sections of the populace. I want to assure Ghanaians that the police service, and indeed all the other security services, are determined to deal decisively with the threats posed by dangerous criminals and criminal syndicates. We can help them succeed in this endeavor if we urge the police and the other security services on and give them as much support and cooperation in the fight as we can. Government, in recognition of the difficulties and dangers confronting police personnel in the discharge of their duties, remains committed to resourcing the service by the provision of adequate personnel and logistics to enable them deliver on their mandate. To this end, since I came into office in January 2017, a total of 568 vehicles, including 15 operational buses, have been presented by government to the service, a feat unprecedented in its history. Apart from the existing formed police unit, FPU, in Accra, an additional 22 light armored vehicles have been procured for use by the FPUs to be established in November in the Northern, Upper East, and Ashanti regions. In the next 1.5 years, FPUs will be established in the remaining regions that do not have FPUs. 200 motorbikes have also been distributed to members of the Community Policing Initiative to boost the presence of the police in our communities. Modern communication equipment and 4,500 fragmentation jackets have been procured and delivered to the service to protect officers and help ensure effective policing. The police service will take delivery of 3 helicopters, made up of 2 Gazelle light attack helicopters and 1 Airbus 350 helicopter in November this year to enhance its work. Hangars for them, located at the National Police Training School, have been completed, and 6 officers who will fly these helicopters have completed their training in South Africa. At the beginning of my mandate in 2017, there were 800 CCTV installations in the country for surveillance. At the end of my first term, that figure had gone up to 6,500. And by the end of the year, another 3,500 would have been added, making a total of almost 11,000 in the country. Government has strengthened the cybercrime fighting capabilities of the service through the setting up of a Computer Emergency Response Team Center at the National Communications Authority. The Ministry of the Interior has procured 3 Alligator silver boats to help fortify security along the country's maritime waters. This has been done in fulfillment of the pledge I made to expand and resource the Marine Police in order to help them work with the Ghana Navy to protect inter alia our offshore oil and gas installations. The Criminal Investigations Department, CID, has been equipped with a digital forensic laboratory, and for the first time in the history of the department, crime officers are given a monthly allowance to support their investigations. We've retooled the CID Forensic Science Lab. The CID building has also now become disability friendly, and there is continuous training of CID officers. On addressing the housing needs of the service, the construction of 320 housing units at the National Police Training School is at an advanced stage of completion. Work is ongoing on the construction of a barracks at Kwabenya to replace the one adjacent to the DVLA at 37, which is not fit for purpose. A new mechanical workshop for the service is also being constructed at Boshe near Hachu. In addition to the yearly increments of salaries for all police personnel, government has placed them, like the other members of the security services, under the Cap 30 pension scheme. Clearance has been given for the police service to recruit some 5,000 more personnel to augment the manpower base of the service in a bid to meet the recommended UN police-civilian ratio of 1 to 500. Prior to this, a total of 4,000 persons were recruited into the police service from 2018 to 2020. The recruitment processes have been improved with an online application system, which is built to eliminate irregularities often associated with such exercises, giving every qualified Ghanaian youth who wishes to join the police a fair chance of being enlisted. I am excited about the collaboration, the first of its kind, taking place between the Police Academy and the University of Cape Coast, which has resulted in the award by the university of a Diploma in Security Services to members of Cadet Corps 50 and to future graduates of the Academy. The education received is intended to mold thoroughly the character of all officers on parade, which must be reflected in the performance of their work as they assume leadership positions across the country. I thank the University of Cape Coast for this partnership and appeal to the other security services to emulate this laudable initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, while government does its utmost to equip, resource, and retool the police services, it is important that discipline prevails throughout the service. This is a charge I give the Acting Inspector General of Police and the